Hello viewers, myself Dr. Rekha, Assistant Professor of Commerce. In my previous video, I have shared about common eligibility test for MPhil and PhD programs, and related to this lots of doubts was asked in the comment section. I have cleared all the doubts. Well, I thought to share these comments in this video. Before that, my channel is related to education, and if you are new to my channel, do subscribe and click bell button so that you get notification of my upcoming videos. Now let's have a look at the comments one by one. To prepare for common eligibility test, refer all the subjects which you have studied in postgraduate. CET exam can be attended from your home. You no need to go to any centers. And the link to attend the exam will be sent to your mail. The exam is conducted through online portal of Bharatiya University. While attending the exam, you have to open two tabs. One is examination tab and another one is Google Meet. Invigilators monitor you through Google Meet. These two tabs should be used throughout the exam. In the CET instruction, it's given that you have to use laptop or tablet or PC. So you cannot use your phone. And if you don't have laptop or tablet or PC, then it's better you go to browsing center. Hall ticket or admit card will not be issued for CET exam. Link to attend the exam will be sent to your email ID. So 10 minutes before the exam, you can log in the online portal of CET exam. Question pattern is objective type. There will be 50 questions with a multiple choice of 4 options. You have to select the answer, and there is no negative marks for CET exam. There is no section like part A or part B, only one section with 50 questions, and it's only objective type. Many of the candidates was confused about the part B which was asked in the mock test. Mock test is just a trial. The purpose of conducting mock test is to have an experience in attending the main CET exam. For all majors, same question was issued in mock test. Only GK questions was asked, isn't it? So the result of mock test will not be published. Many of the candidates have asked me when is the result for mock test. So the result is not going to publish for mock test. 3,100 candidates are going to write CET exam for MPhil and PhD programs. So each students will be added to a WhatsApp group of invigilators, and invigilators will send you Google Meet link. Invigilators will guide and monitor you till the end of the exams. Suppose if your name is not added in the WhatsApp group, then immediately you have to inform CET department of Bharatiya University. Like that, if your name is in the accepted list and till now if you didn't receive any mail or any message to your mobile, then you have to inform CET department of Bharatiya University. Some candidates are still not known about the selection. Bharatiya University has uploaded accepted list of CET exam, so you can check it. Questions from your subjects will be asked, and reasoning or aptitude related questions will not be asked, so you no need to worry about that. Next common eligibility test notification will be announced in the month of July-August 2022. So those who didn't apply for this year will have to wait till next year. The result of the CET exam will be valid only for 1 year. So after the result published, you can join in any affiliated colleges of Bharatiya University. In the notification itself, it's mentioned that common eligibility test is conducted for MPhil program for the batch December 2021 and for PhD program for the batch December 2021 and July 2022. So within the period you have to apply for the admission. If you are not able to join, then you have to write the CET exam again for the next batch. Well, those candidates who have NET, SLET, JRF or MPhil, then they no need to write the CET exam. They can directly apply for admission. MPhil and PhD programs are available in part-time and full-time programs. So if you are working under any colleges or institutions, then you can apply for part-time also. After the completion of CET exam, you can expect result within a month. Then the next procedure what you have to do is you have to select the college which you like to do research program. While selecting the college, you have to make confirm about research supervisor who can guide you. Then you can download the application for admission from Bharatiya University website. You can choose 2 or more colleges. If you are selecting more than 1 colleges, then you have to fill application for each colleges. Then you have to send this application form to Bharatiya University. Within 2 weeks, you will receive the notification regarding the admission process. Wish you all the best. If you have any more doubts, you can drop in the comment or Instagram. And for receiving latest updates, you can join my Telegram group. Link I have given in the description. Hope you like my video. Thanks for watching.